Bingo. Bingo.
Okay, let's do training mission number 7, Flameout landing.
Caution.
Let's turn on the lights.
Warning, 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 warning.
And let's pause here. So, our engine just died because there's no more fuel left, and we'll have to do a flameout landing at Osan, which is here. So first we're gonna jettison all our stores. We still got the wing bags. We'll have to leave the missiles on, but we will jettison the wing bags, and then we're gonna glide, turn towards our airfield, and then we're gonna do an overhead flameout pattern. There's basically two ways to do a flameout landing. It's an overhead pattern and a straight in. We'll do an overhead pattern first. It's a very flexible system with should have lots of room, more room for error. It's basically 3 distinct positions. We got high key, we got low key, we got base key, and the idea is to arrive at any of these positions at the minimum altitude. So for us it's 7,000 feet. If I can get there by 7,000 feet, I can do a nice proper overhead flameout pattern. So high key 7,000 feet, low key 3,000 feet, base key 2,000 feet. The higher numbers is if you're heavier. We are very light. Even though we got the missiles on, we will be very light. And then we're gonna land. Gonna aim short, and then do a very extensive flare. So best glide speed in the F-16 is 200 knots. If you're heavy, then you have to add a bit, like 5 knots per thousand pounds of fuel stores. Easiest way to do that, to calculate this, is just fly 7 degrees angle of attack, then you get to 200 knots glide speed. With the gear out, it's gonna be 190 knots. We will lose about 1,000 feet per mile that we glide. So we're now at 21,000 feet, so we should be able to glide like 21 miles. But as the engine is dead and can't, the generator doesn't work from the engine, the EPU is running, and it's running on hydrogen, and the hydrogen tank's gonna be depleted in 10 minutes. So here we got the EPU fuel gauge. We're already at 98, and it's gonna deplete quickly. In 10 minutes everything's gone, and as the flicks doesn't work anymore at that moment, we will just fall out of the sky and we'll have to eject. When we arrive at high key, we will have to make sure that we still have at least 25% of EPU fuel remaining, so we have enough hydraulics and electrics and stuff for the landing. So that's basically it. Also, as we still got the HUD, that's very nice, and we have our main instruments, but the MFDs and the UFC is dead, so we'll have to change to the backup radio, and this is done here. We set the CNI to backup, and then we can use the backup radio, this is the backup radio, and we can change the channels, which is the same UHF channels as saved in the DTC, in the data cartridge. We could also change it to manual here, so we could enter the frequency manually, and we'll change the IFF to emergency, and we will enter Osan TACAN, which is 904 X-ray, and so we can put the HSI into TACAN mode and have bearing and range towards Osan. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. And let's unpause. Let's jettison everything, and let's turn towards Osan. We're still too fast, that's fine, I'm just staying level now. till I reach my 200 knots, and then I gonna drop the nose for a 7 degrees angle of attack, turning roughly north. There's our airfield. They're gonna turn on the lights for us as soon as we contact them. Okay, let's establish at the best glide speed somewhere here, and let's set everything up. Put that to backup. Emergency liner for X-ray. Put that into approach, and let's enter our runway heading, which is 95090. Where is it? There it is. So, and now let's too fast. Let's put them up. Let's reset the electric reset. Running reset. Let's call the tower. Approach. Also on approach. Barrel 11 declaring
Caution.
emergency.
Caution.
Barrel 11, Osan approach, copy emergency, continue inbound for runway 09 left.
Okay, 09 left. That's good.
Barrel 11, contact tower for landing, switch 30880.
So they turn on the lights and send us to the tower, so we're getting tower. Also on tower, barrel 11 declaring an emergency.
Barrel 11, Osan Tower. You are cleared for immediate landing. Runway 09 or left. Alerting the SOF. Ground control, we have a flight line emergency.
Okay, so we have Osan here. It's only 7 miles. We're at 16,000 feet. We should be able to make it if I'm not blocking up the approach. Let's turn into it now. There we go. Bit too fast. So when we fly over the TACAN, we're gonna turn around, do left-hand turn. We're at high key. We're gonna be too high, but that's okay. Better higher too high than too low. And we're gonna do a nice overhead approach.
Barrel 11, Osan Tower. Weight 100 at 3 knots. Runway 09 or left. Clear for landing. Jet gear down.
Okay. Heading is almost only 3 knots. That's okay. Is everything fine? Good. When we extract the gear, the front, we have to use the alternate gear, and the front wheel might not extend unless we're below 190 knots, and also the nose wheel steering won't work on ground. We'll have to use directional braking. Brake should be still working. We'll see. Okay, high key now. We're too high. That's fine. Let's turn around. Getting too slow. There it is. Okay. Let's extend the gear. So, and nothing much happens. So, we will have to use
Altitude.
the alternate gear.
Altitude.
Where is it? There's the alternate gear. Okay. Gear's coming down, and we only have 2 greens because the front wheel, nose wheel will only
Warning,
get down.
warning,
Now it's
warning,
gone.
warning.
Okay, that's the runway. Thank you for warning. It's too slow. Okay, let's turn in. We're too slow. Let's speed up a bit. So, low key now. We're too high. That's okay. I like it better than too low. Okay, good speed, not too much. Try to keep it at 190 knots. Okay. Let's turn in. Here we are. Okay. So here we're going down. Aiming way short of the runway. Let's put out the board because we're too fast. And at about 500 we'll start to flare. And let's start to flare now. Are we gonna glide quite a bit? So long and gentle flare. And yes. Oh, oh. Okay, let's keep her up. Aero braking still works. Good. And let's put the nose down. And brake. Yes, we still have brakes. Oh yes, we made it. Okay, nose wheel steering doesn't work. We're down. Oh yeah. Okay. Turn off the EPU. Open the canopy. Whew. Good. So, and now we're gonna do a straight in approach.
Bingo. Bingo.
Okay, now we're gonna do a straight in approach. Let's jettison everything.
Caution. Caution.
Turn on the
Warning,
spotlight.
Warning, warning.
And let's turn to the north. So right now we're gonna do a straight in approach. Okay. Let's pause here. So the straight in approach, the idea is that we can just fly there and get there, but it's a bit of less room of error. So the idea is if I'm getting to at point A, we got point B, and in between here with these two is 11 and 17 degrees, nose down. But this is perfect. If we are reaching, or if we're getting to the airfield too high, then we're gonna do a flameout overhead approach. We'll try a straight in now. So we're gonna turn there. We'll still have to. There it is. Still have to turn a bit because the runway's direction is to the east. But we will do that. So basically, the idea is if the runway is at 11 to 17 degrees, then you can put out the gear and you're gonna land there. So 11 degrees should be good for just to run the landing gear, and for 17 you can still do it, but we might have to use the speed brakes theoretically, because if I can do that, it's a completely different question. So yeah, same things still apply. 200 knots, 190 with the gear down, 50 degrees angle of 50 degrees bank angles, and we got 11 to 17 degrees aiming point. We also already jettisoned our stores, so let's continue and contact approach. Osan approach, barrel 1 declaring an emergency.
Barrel 11, Osan approach. Copy emergency. Continue inbound 4, runway 09er left. Barrel 11, contact tower for landing. Switch 30880.
Osan Tower, Bear 1-1, decline an emergency.
Barrel 1-1, Osan Tower. You are cleared for immediate landing. Runway 09 or left. Good luck, sir.
So let's put out the gear. We're still
Ground control, we
too
have a
high,
flat line
but that's okay.
emergency.
Caution.
Alternate gear.
Caution.
Okay, we're now at about 20 degrees. But that's okay. Gear is out. Front wheel not yet stable because we're too fast. We're gonna put out the boards. Too fast, that's okay.
Altitude. Altitude.
I mean, this approach is, if you know you make it, it's good and it's quick, but there is no way losing altitude very quickly. Okay, let's put the nose down. Boards are out.
Barrel 1-1, Osan Tower. Weight 100 at 3 knots. Runway 09 or left. Clear for landing. Jet gear down.
Yeah, front wheel still not there, but it will. Once we get below 190 knots. That's scary, but that's how it's supposed to be. Way too fast. Okay. Way too fast. Okay.
Warning. Warning.
Okay. Aero braking. Let's put down, we have to brake. Yes. Braking powers here. No need for the hook. And we're done. Turn off this and open that. Okay, so I started the approach too late, I think, so we went too steep, but still we could land there. Okay, Flameout landing. Check. Bit too slow. Okay. Ooh. Oh yeah. Okay, sun's coming up. I don't think they're gonna make it. No. No. Ain't gonna make it. Let's turn in and hope the best. Still too slow. Uh-oh. Okay. Ooh. This is... Huh. Ah, shit. It's... No. Come on. No. That's gonna be a big turn. Okay. Oh, we're too slow. I think we're gonna make it. Good. Okay, runway heading now. 500 feet. Oh shit. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Oh god. Oh yeah. Brakes. Okay. That was bad. Hello sign. Well, and any landing you can walk away from.